Hello, good morning. I'm Mitch Rosenfield. You've reached my YouTube channel, Free from Pain, where I share the practices I've used to free myself from extreme chronic pain from injury, illness, and the wear and tear of life. So for this video this morning, we're going to focus on the lower back. When I first started my practice, it actually began with physical therapy, where they showed me the beginning part of this move. And then as I got into yoga and Tai Chi, I learned some more of this. So let's go ahead and get right into it and help get rid of the tension and pain in our lower back. So let's begin by first finding a recovery relaxation pose face down on your mat or floor. So lay face down, place your hands one over the other and underneath the forehead, elbows out wide, and let your head, the forehead, rest on the top of your hands, palms down. And let all the muscles, especially throughout your lower back and upper back, just relax. Shoulder blades spread wide to open the upper back. And take some slow, deep breaths here. Okay, your feet, the tops of your feet should be resting on the mat, about hip width apart, separated. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring our elbows underneath our shoulders. This is called a Sphinx pose. We're going to keep our hips and even the lowest part of our ribs touching the mat. But now what we want to do is bring our neck and head out from between our shoulder blades. So bring the crown of your head up tall to get a little more extension in your lower back. Something really important with this is this should not hurt. This should feel better. So if you find that you're encountering some sharp pains, then back off of it, come down a little bit, don't try so hard. This is not about no pain, no gain. This is about no pain. We want to make the pain go away, get relief from that. So go ahead and push up from your elbows to extend your head up higher, your neck longer, bringing your shoulders down, and just hold this and breathe into it for a few moments. And now come back down to the relaxed recovery pose and take a few breaths here and let every muscle in your back soften. Okay, let's do it again. So into the Sphinx pose, elbows underneath the shoulders, pressing the palms, pressing the elbows, fingers spread long, crown of the head lifted up and away from the shoulders, keeping the tops of your feet and your hips flat on the mat. And just take a moment and breathe into this. And now let's recover. Hands back, or hands down underneath the forehead and forehead on the top of the hands. And soften all the muscles of your back. All right, the next one, we're going to extend this a little further. So bring your elbows underneath your shoulders again. Bring your head up high. Really feel your hands against the mat. And providing this doesn't put an undue strain on you or cause you pain, you want this, again, to make it feel better, not worse. So push with your hands, bringing your elbows off the mat and extend up a little higher, keeping your shoulders down, crown of the head lifted, and feel your lower back flex back, where you're pressing down with your hips, up with your crown of your head. Breathe into this. Gently return to the elbows. Gently return to recovery. All right, let's do this one more time in this to this level. Elbows underneath the shoulders, palms of the hands pressed against the mat, crown of the head lifted out away from the shoulders, shoulders down and back. And now press up and breathe into this. And now gently return down, relax and recover. Soften all the muscles of the back. Okay, so now we're going to work this into a Cobra Pose. And again, Go gentle with yourself. Only do this to the level that it doesn't hurt. So once again, the tops of our feet are going to stay on the mat. Our hips are going to stay on the mat. Now we bring our hands flat onto the mat, palm down, right underneath the shoulders, keeping the elbows pointed backwards and close to the body. We're not going to lock the arms for this one. We're going to press up only to the extent that we're comfortable, keeping the elbows near the body, lifting the head, keeping the hips on the mat and the feet on the mat. Just extending the spine and getting a little more flex into the lower back. And just gently breathe into this. Gently lower yourself back down. Bring the hands underneath the forehead and recover. The recovery portion is at least as important as the practice itself because it's training your body to release tension in the muscles. We're all good at turning it on. We need to learn to turn it off and to release the tension. So take a moment to really recover. Okay, again, bring the hands underneath the shoulders and then bring your body up, keeping your hips on the mat. And just gently breathe into this. The elbows do not lock. Your arms don't straighten to that extent. Keep your shoulders down, crown of the head lifted, hips on the mat. And then gently recover. Okay, now for a more advanced version yet, we're going to take this from a cobra to an upward dog. So the difference with that is we still put our hands underneath our shoulders, we still bring our body up, but now we bring our hips off the mat. So we're supporting our body with the bottom, with our feet and our palms and extending long. Breathe into this and come back down, relax and recover. A variation of this is to take the balls of your feet and put them on the mat and use that to support you instead of the tops of your feet. Let's try it that way with this next one. So hands under the shoulders, press up, come up off the mat entirely. You're keeping your hips flexed downward, crown of the head up. Really get that bend into your lower back. Hold it, extend. Don't let your neck creep down into your shoulders. Keep it long so you don't cause any pain in your neck. And relax, recover. So the goal in this is to put space between the vertebrae, lengthen the spine. Now to counter this, let's go in the other direction. So lay on your back. And this is called a corpse pose, where you open up your shoulder blades, flatten them against the mat, palms up, feet about hip width apart, and just take a moment and breathe in this position. Now interlock your fingers, extend your arms long over your head, and bring one knee up and wrap your hands around your knee and bring them up to your chest. And if you're comfortable doing this, lift your head towards your knee. Exhaling, and now inhale, open back up. Same side, exhale, come in. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. And now come back to the corpse pose and relax and recover. Again, learning to relax the muscles is as important as learning to engage them. Now for the other side, interlock the fingers, arms go high above the head, and inhale and exhale. Bring the other knee up and bring the head towards the knee. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Relax and recover. Softening every muscle, opening up your scapula, your shoulder blades flat on the mat, crown of the head pulled away from the shoulders, lengthening the spine even in this position. Now let's try both legs. And again, only do this as far as it feels good. So interlock the fingers, go long above the head, inhale, exhale, wrap around both knees, bring them towards your forehead. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Inhale, open, exhale, close. Relax, recover. Let all your muscles soften, release the tension. Ice melts to water, water becomes steam. All right, go ahead and roll over. I encourage you to do these every day. When you go to stand up, by the way, it's a safe, careful way is to get into a kneeling position, bring one leg up, hip width apart, place your hands on that knee and use that to push up. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, hit like. If you know someone that could benefit from it, share. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, click on the links below. But most importantly, be consistent with this, because the more you do this, the less pain you'll have. Worked for me, it can work for you. So until next time, from a place of love, I wish you peace.